Good morning, guys. Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to be working on the 6.0's tire rubbing problems just a little bit more. I don't know if we're going to get everything completely squared away, but we are going to work on it a little bit. So, we'll probably do that tomorrow because we need to get the batteries off the truck. We're going to charge those up. The batteries have been being a little bit low. So what we're going to do is we're going to take each one off and charge them individually and see if that helps. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead, pull the truck in the shop, and well, we're going to go ahead and get started. All right, guys. So we just did some trimming. The truck was in the shop anyway. So we did take the batteries were still rubbed over there. We're gonna work on that too. But what we did, we took the batteries completely off the truck and charged them because they were pretty low again the other day. So like I said, we took them both off the truck and charged them individually, so it did reset my trip. But we did some trimming on the front bumper. So on this tire, there was a mark, and if I roll, you'll probably see it. Right, it's in the tread block, right there. Let me back up. It's like right in the, right there. So that is from the front bumper. So we're trying to get this thing to where it doesn't rub, but I figure that's going to take a good bit of cutting still. Now, turning that way, it does still rub. Let me roll this window up. But I figure if we can get it to where it's not as bad, that'll be a plus. Because I know, like last time we went to Cars and Coffee, and there's another one this Saturday. That's why we're doing this. But I know the last Cars and Coffee, people were looking. We were turning some heads, and it was quite funny. But anyway, I'm gonna drive this thing, and ooh, is FedEx going to our house? No, man. I got some stuff coming for a friend's truck. I've been kind of waiting on that stuff to come in, but regardless, like I said, I'm gonna drive it, see what it does, because before it rubbed the bumper, we trimmed it a little bit, and then we readjusted the bumper for taking the headlights out, and it started rubbing again. So I figure if it was that close that a little bit of readjustment made it rub, then we'll just do a little more trimming. And there was a tab for the lower valence that we trimmed off, which we don't have a lower valence on this truck, so it's not really a big deal. But anyway, I guess I'll catch y'all when we get back to the house, and we're gonna do some looking about that over there too, and see if we can make that just a little bit better. I know we're probably not gonna get it all the way because, you know, 12 wides and 35s on a 3-inch lift, but like I said, we'll see if we can at least get it just a little bit better. Alright, so I thought I would show you all this, so I can tell you exactly where it used to rub. So coming in our driveway for the shop, it never rubbed here, but making this turn, because I always park right here because it's in the shade, but it always rubbed right here, and it's no longer doing so, and then it gets in over here. So that's and that's liner there. If you keep going, it gets in the metal. So the liner is a nice warning, but regardless, that is much better. So now it doesn't rub the bumper, and like I said, we can do some searching and see what we can do about the whole cab thing over here. pulled up a little too far. But regardless, that's much better. Much better. So I will show y'all what we trimmed and all that kind of thing. And where it's rubbing at still. So as you can see, kind of cut that off. There was a tab that stuck out right here. Went ahead and chopped it off. Kind of smoothed that around. It's still a little close. We could probably do some more massaging, but it's not bad. And typically, if it's gonna rub, it will rub through here because it's kind of rocky and bumps and whatnot. Then over here, as you can see by the mark in the tire, where it rubbed the dirt off of it, it does rub liner, but after liner, you can see that piece right there. So we need to, like I said, if we do any more with the liner, we need to take the liner out, massage that back a little more behind the liner, and then we need to trim that piece off down there a little bit more. But if we're being completely honest, get that out of there. If we're being completely honest though, I kind of want to come up with the truck just a little bit, so I'm not like real concerned with that. So that is a thing. Now I could get like a 1-inch level and throw on up here, bring the front up an inch, and we would probably be golden. So that is a thought. Or I could just go with a full 4.5 inch or full 5-inch lift and bring it up. Now on this truck, on my radius arm brackets, I have adjustment. So with this kit, there's a 3-inch kit. They also make a 4.5. So that is the hole for the 4.5. And then so all I'd have to do, I'd probably have to repowder coat those because they're torqued and probably scratched up the powder, and I wouldn't want to look at it. But over here too, for the track bar bracket, they have camber plates in there. Anyways, I guess now that I'm filming, we're weed eating and airplaning and whatever else. But anyway, on the track bar bracket, there are like little cam plates. So if you have, a square, the hole, if this was center, the hole is offset. So what we could do, I think there's another component of the 4.5-inch lift. You could take those two plates out, flip them, and put them back in. So technically, I have the bracketry stuff for a 4.5. You just have to flip some stuff around. Like I said, we'll probably have to repowder coat some stuff because of the bolt heads digging into the powder. But regardless, that is also an option. And then I could get a 4.5-inch spring, or I could just add another leveling kit on top of the spring, or whatever. So this is a spacer lift, so it does have the factory springs because I wanted to retain the factory ride, and it did. Truck ride's great, but like I said, I could take the 3-inch spacer out, get a 4.5 top mount, that way it looks a little nicer too, and do that, or I could get a 4.5-inch spring, whatever. In the rear, all I would have to really do is, if I wanted it to be like level, I would just have to put air in the bags, because this truck has overload bags. Or I could swap out the blocks, put a bigger block in the back, and be good. Then, probably do some nice stainless brake lines and, a few other things like that. But it is an option as well. So anyway, that's kind of where we're at. So just about full steer now. We get full steer to the driver's side, but not to the passenger side. But I mean, again, I kind of want to trim it, but I kind of don't, because I know I want to go up a little more. So that's kind of a thing. But now that I got in the truck, all the noise went away. But regardless, that is yeah, that's a thing. So coming up, probably the next video or two, I don't know, we're gonna give this thing like a full clean. It needs it like real bad. I mean, it's not terrible, but it's definitely dirtier than I would like for it to be. And again, cars and coffees this weekend, so that means we need to give the 6.0 a clean. Also, I talked to a buddy of mine who cuts window tint. He's going to cut me some tint for the sides of this truck. I do still have tint for the rear window in the shop here because I never put it on. I only tinted the front too. So this is factory. This was 20. Or, yeah, 20. And it has faded, like faded. So I think we're gonna get with Josh and do either 15 or 20. I haven't decided yet. I don't want it to be too dark, but I want it to be a little bit darker than what it was. Even the 300 windows are fading too. So I'll probably get with Josh sometime and see if we can get those. Grandpa's truck needs tinted. The white truck, they're just too light, but I'll probably leave them because I don't really drive the white truck. And there was something else. Oh, radio. So we're gonna be pulling this radio out and sending it off for warranty. It does this thing where the volume starts to rise, and whether if you hit the button, it doesn't matter. And my steering wheel controls don't work anymore. So we're gonna send that off for warranty, try to figure out what's the deal about the steering wheel control adapter and some other stuff. But we got some stuff coming up with the 6.0. I've been doing a lot of stuff in the office lately, so it's kind of my bad. But I think I'm well ahead of where I want to be, so we should be good. But anyway, guys, I guess that's gonna be a wrap for this one. So with that being said, if y'all enjoyed today's video or maybe found it helpful, please drop a like and comment down below. Smash that subscribe button. Thanks for watching, guys, and I hope everybody has a great day.